And so we have some information on Barbara Bush, her Millie book, a few letters, and this mostly has to do with her cause of literacy. And so, like I said, that's part of our ongoing exhibit. And then over here, we have our memorial case of Barbara Bush. And we have a number of different items. We have this cool Silver Fox t-shirt because, you know, she was known as the Silver Fox. We have a number of campaign materials, some great photos, invitations. We've got a letter here that she wrote about literacy from the White House. This letter back here, she wrote to Mary Regula, and she's thanking her for, we sent her an ornament, I believe, and at the bottom it's very cool because she says, you are a true point of light, and that was part of George H.W.'s 1,000 Points of Light. So, you know, she's saying we're one of those special areas, that's special people. And of course, we've got a Barbara Bush portrait here and some more over here. We also have one of the wonderful photos of Mary Regula and Barbara Bush. They did know each other and they knew each other quite well. Of course, their husbands were members of Congress at the same time. They were members of the Congressional Club in Washington, D.C., and so they were very close friends. Although Barbara Bush never came to visit us, our organization here in Canton, they would see each other in Washington. And I've told this great story that about 10 years ago, Mary and Ralph were invited to the Bushes' summer home in Kennebunkport, Maine. They were having an event. And Mary was very thrilled to be going, but she told us beforehand, she said, all these events, there's always a ton of people. And she said, I'm not expecting to have a lot of time with Barbara. I'll probably just get to say hello and maybe a few words. And that kind of is what happened, except Mary said some point during the day she had a tug on her sleeve and she turned around and Barbara Bush was standing there and she said, Mary, let's go somewhere quiet so we can talk. And they went outside and they jumped in a golf cart. And Barbara Bush drove the golf cart all over the compound and they had a nice conversation all afternoon, and Mary was just thrilled to be able to have that personal time with Barbara Bush to catch up after, you know, so many years of knowing each other.